Well, I founded the company 11 years ago, and when I founded the company it was with an idea and a strong desire for playwrights that weren't quite ready to have their plays produced, that they had the time to develop their work and their voice. And we started out with 4 playwrights and myself as dramaturg and literally a little briefcase. And 11 years in, we have over 700 playwrights we work with, 2 offices, one in Southern Ontario and our artistic home in Sudbury in Northern Ontario, where we have the PlaySmelter Festival.
The producers unit is a chance to sort of bring some young, exciting creators into the room and show them things that we've done wrong in the past and how we've learned from it, but also put them in touch with some other directors and creators in the community that have really helped grow the theater scene here. And the hope is to give these guys some tools that they can put to use creating their own productions, whether they're playwright, actors, directors, producers. It's a chance for them to figure out how to build a play, not just from an idea or the creative impulse, but actually the practical tools of putting it on, of advertising it, of handling media calls, of doing all those sort of nitty-gritty work that we sometimes forget about, and that exciting thing of, I just want to do some theater, I want to put on a great play or write something.
It's been really great. It's everybody who's involved in it has been working really hard. They're all emerging artists, emerging theater creators, and I think they're gonna make some really cool stuff based on what they learned through this unit. And it's been a great learning experience for me too, to be able to facilitate them and just reiterate all the things that are involved in self-producing.
I think it's really important to know how to do this stuff and also just have an appreciation for it, especially right out of school. It was really, really good timing for me because it's like, okay, I'm ready to make stuff. Now, how do I do it?
It has made me feel more secure in the knowledge that I had before, and then also really contributed and expanded what I know about producing, because we've been on our feet. Like we didn't do much learning. We kind of were applying what we were hearing and the information we were receiving from people right away. So it's like it pushes you to just it seems simple, but just to like be approachable with people and bold, I guess, about your project and confident about the project you're working on, and that's been really valuable.
It's been fascinating to sort of look at the whole experience of theater and acting through a more whole perspective. You know, we really sort of have our hands in everything, and it's been really fun.
It's very much one of those things that pushes you beyond the points that you're comfortable, because we came into it at the top of this month. There's been a lot of work already being done on the plays themselves, but the festival needed a little leg up, so that's one of the reasons they brought us all in. So you're not just producing for theater, you're also launching and staging a festival.
And I feel like being here has been a really grounding experience. Like I feel like I know how to go forward, and I know the lingo and the things that I need to know to kind of put up a show or, help someone or do what I need to do, I guess.
We were scared to death this year. This was the first festival that we were fully producing and presenting. It was our 5th festival, the first time that we had work that we felt was ready to get to an audience. And we were hoping other people would produce the work that we had, but working up in Sudbury, as wonderful as it is, we just didn't have enough producers to do the work, and we had some really fantastic work that needed to get to audience. So we took the plunge, and we produced Blind Nickel Pig and Receiver of Wreck, and held our breath and hoped people would come, and we sold out. Like, holy crap, we sold out.
Well, I haven't been around for the shows prior to this year, though I did get to see Blind Nickel Pig read at Pop-Up last year. So it's been cool to see it go from that kind of staged reading, everybody sitting at music stands going through the script, to being animated, especially in a place like this, which is not a traditional theater space.
Right.
Well, the Producers Lab is exactly what we're trying to make happen so that we don't have to produce and present. Theater has to get to an audience. As an incubator, we're really happy to create the work and work with the really talented theater creators, playwrights that we have in Northern Ontario, but it needs to get to an audience. It needs producers.
We want to keep our talented artists in the community, working in the community, but there have been scarce opportunities here. for people to work. So ultimately, our most talented artists end up going elsewhere to Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver, because that's where the opportunities are, and that's also where they feel that their successes can best be measured. So I think it's really important this time for both the city, for the province, and for federal funding to start investing in our regional communities again.
Anytime there's a chance to create a kind of theater and bring that outside of a major city center, I think that's important. Bringing theater, professionally done quality theater, to places outside of centers that already have a lot of it, I think is really important and something I'm interested in too.
Playwrights we've worked with have been shortlisted for all the major awards and are won the awards in Canada. Audiences have been thrilled with the new work that we have. We bring local stories to local stages, but more importantly, we're making a real difference in grassroots, important Canadian culture in all voices, so Francophone, Anglophone, Indigenous work for the people, by the people, to be brought to the people. It's a huge responsibility. It's a lot of work. It's a passion. It's important, and we're thrilled. So the PlaySmelter Festival is a great example of where we can take this work and bring it to audience and just celebrate.
Let's do it.